Hello, and welcome back to Home Interior Inspo, your guide to creating beautiful and inspiring living spaces. Today, we're diving deep into a truly timeless and sophisticated aesthetic, black and white bedroom design ideas. This classic pairing offers endless possibilities, creating spaces that can be dramatic, serene, modern, or utterly luxurious. It's a palette that speaks of confidence, clarity, and enduring style. Before we explore the stunning potential of monochrome sleeping sanctuaries, please take a moment to like this video if you love classic design. Subscribe to Home Interior Inspo for weekly inspiration, and maybe drop a comment below telling us what initially comes to mind when you think of a black and white bedroom. We love hearing your first impressions. The power of a black and white color scheme lies in its inherent contrast. It's a dialogue between light and shadow, positive and negative space. This fundamental opposition creates an immediate visual impact, drawing the eye and defining shapes with unparalleled clarity. Unlike palettes that rely on subtle tonal variations, black and white is bold, graphic, and unambiguous. It strips design down to its essential elements: form, line, and texture, allowing each component to stand out. This simplicity can paradoxically lead to incredibly rich and layered designs, proving that you don't need a rainbow of colors to create a space brimming with personality and depth. Opting for a black and white bedroom doesn't lock you into a single look. This versatile duo can be interpreted in countless ways. You might envision a minimalist haven, where clean lines and uncluttered surfaces reign supreme, using white as the dominant color for an airy feel, punctuated by sharp black details. Or perhaps you lean towards a more dramatic, moody aesthetic, where black takes center stage on walls or statement furniture, creating a cozy, enveloping atmosphere balanced by crisp white linens and accents. It can form the basis of a sleek, contemporary space with high-gloss finishes and geometric patterns, or it can be softened for a Scandinavian feel with natural wood tones and plush textiles. Even glamorous, Hollywood Regency styles find a perfect partner in black and white, often incorporating metallic finishes and luxurious textures like velvet or silk. The feelings evoked by a black and white bedroom are just as varied as its styles. Primarily, it often suggests sophistication and elegance. There's an inherent chicness to this combination that feels grown-up and intentional. It can also foster a sense of calm and order. By eliminating the visual noise of multiple colors, a monochrome space allows the mind to rest, promoting tranquility and focus, ideal qualities for a bedroom sanctuary. Depending on the balance and application, it can feel crisp and clean, bold and confident, or even mysterious and intimate. The key lies in how the two anchor colors are deployed and what supporting elements are introduced. Let's talk about harnessing the power of black. Often seen as daring, black is a phenomenal tool for grounding a space and adding depth. Used on an accent wall, it can create a stunning focal point, making the elements placed against it pop. Black furniture pieces, like a bed frame, nightstands, or a dresser, can anchor the room and lend a sense of solidity. Don't shy away from black textiles either. Bedding, curtains, or rugs in black can add drama and sophistication. The trick is balance. Too much black, especially in a small room with limited natural light, can feel heavy or oppressive. Use it strategically to define areas, create contrast, and add a touch of undeniable elegance. Matte black finishes offer a contemporary edge, while glossier blacks reflect light and add a touch of glamour. On the other side of the spectrum is white, the color of light, space, and clarity. White is often the dominant player in black and white schemes, especially when aiming for a brighter, more open feel. White walls instantly make a room feel larger and airier, reflecting natural light beautifully. White bedding provides a crisp, clean look that feels inviting and restful. Using white for larger furniture pieces can also contribute to this sense of spaciousness. But white isn't just one color. Consider the subtle variations. Pure, brilliant white offers a stark, modern contrast, while off-whites, ivories, and creams introduce a subtle warmth and softness, preventing the scheme from feeling too clinical. Layering different shades of white adds depth and visual interest without compromising the monochrome aesthetic. While the core is black and white, the spectrum of gray offers a crucial bridge between these two extremes. Incorporating shades of gray, from soft dove gray and subtle silver to deep charcoal and slate, can add nuance, sophistication, and warmth to the bedroom. Gray acts as a mediator, softening the stark contrast between pure black and pure white. A gray upholster headboard, plush gray rug, gray throw pillows, or even gray-toned wood finishes can seamlessly integrate into the palette, adding layers and preventing the design from feeling too binary. Gray introduces complexity without disrupting the overall monochrome harmony, making the space feel more layered and lived in. In a palette defined by its lack of color, texture becomes paramount. It's the secret ingredient that prevents a black and white room from feeling flat or sterile. Texture adds warmth, depth, and tactile interest, engaging the senses beyond the visual. Think about layering different materials: the smooth coolness of a lacquered nightstand, the rough appeal of a painted brick wall, the softness of linen bedding, the plushness of a velvet accent chair or faux fur throw, the chunky weave of a knitted blanket, the natural grain of wood flooring or furniture, even if painted black or white, the subtle sheen of silk curtains, or the ruggedness of a leather headboard. Metallic accents, chrome, silver, brass, or gold, also introduce a different kind of texture and reflective quality, adding a touch of glamour or industrial edge. Pay close attention to rugs, bedding, curtains, and upholstery. These are prime opportunities to inject rich textures that elevate the design. Patterns and prints offer another fantastic way to inject personality and visual energy into a black and white bedroom. The simplicity of the color scheme allows patterns to truly shine without competing with a multitude of hues. Classic choices include bold stripes, sophisticated houndstooth, timeless polka dots, or intricate damask patterns, often used in bedding, rugs, or accent pillows. Geometric prints lend themselves perfectly to modern and contemporary spaces, adding dynamism and structure. Consider abstract patterns for an artistic touch, or even subtle floral or botanical motifs rendered in monochrome for softer, more organic feel. The key is usually moderation. Perhaps one bold pattern as a focal point, supported by simpler textures and solids elsewhere, to maintain a sense of balance and avoid overwhelming the space. The style of furniture you choose will significantly influence the overall character of your black and white bedroom. For a modern look, opt for pieces with clean lines, minimal ornamentation, and perhaps high gloss or matte finishes. Scandinavian design calls for simplicity, functionality, and often incorporates light with tones alongside the black and white. If you prefer a more classic or traditional feel, consider furniture with elegant curves, perhaps an upholstered headboard with button tufting, or pieces with ornate details painted black or white. Industrial styles might feature metal bed frames, reclaimed wood elements, or concrete effect finishes. Even bohemian aesthetics can embrace monochrome, focusing on layered textiles, natural materials, and perhaps some black and white patterned fabrics like mud cloth. The furniture sets the stage for the room's personality within the chosen color framework. Lighting plays an especially crucial role in a black and white bedroom. The interplay of light and shadow is fundamental to this aesthetic. Good lighting design involves layering different sources. Ambient lighting, often from a ceiling fixture or recessed lights, provides overall illumination. Task lighting is essential for activities like reading, perhaps from bedside lamps or wall sconces. Accent lighting highlights specific features, like artwork or architectural details. Consider the temperature of the light bulbs. Warm white light can soften the contrast and add coziness, while cool white light enhances the crispness of the scheme. Don't overlook the potential of statement light fixtures. A dramatic black chandelier, sleek metallic pendants, or sculptural white table lamps can act as functional art pieces, adding another layer of style to the room. Dimmers are also highly recommended to allow you to adjust the mood from bright and functional to soft and relaxing. We're about halfway through our exploration of black and white bedroom designs. Hopefully, you're feeling inspired by the possibilities. Before we continue, we'd love it if you could support the channel by hitting that like button and subscribing if you haven't already. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite way to add warmth or personality to a black and white space? Share your ideas below. Now, let's talk about accessorizing. Accessories are the finishing touches that truly personalize your black and white bedroom and bring the design together. Artwork is a powerful tool here. Black and white photography, abstract paintings, or graphic prints can reinforce the monochrome theme while adding significant visual interest. Consider large-scale pieces for impact or a curated gallery wall for a more collected feel. Mirrors are not just functional, they bounce light around, making the space feel larger and brighter, and their frames can add another stylistic element, perhaps an ornate silver frame for glamour or a simple black frame for modernity. Don't underestimate the power of plants. Introducing greenery is a wonderful way to add a touch of life, natural color, and organic shape to a black and white scheme without disrupting the core palette. The vibrant green leaves provide a refreshing contrast and soften the overall look. Choose sculptural plants or those with interesting leaf patterns. Decorative objects on nightstands or dressers like vases, sculptures, or boxes should be chosen thoughtfully to complement the aesthetic. Bedding is a major player. Layer different textures and subtle patterns in black, white, and gray. Think crisp white sheets, a black duvet cover, gray accent pillows, and perhaps a patterned throw. Rugs define the seating or sleeping area and offer a major opportunity for texture and pattern. Curtains frame the windows and control light. Consider sheer white curtains for an airy feel or heavy black drapes for drama and light blocking. While sticking purely to monochrome is classic, accessories also offer a chance to introduce very subtle hints of color if desired. Perhaps a single cushion in a muted tone or a piece of artwork with a small color accent, though the true power often lies in committing fully to the black and white narrative. Achieving the right balance between black and white is crucial for the success of the design. There's no single correct ratio. It depends on the size of the room, the amount of natural light, and the desired mood. A common approach, adapted from the 60-30-10 rule, might involve using white as the dominant color, around 60%, for walls and perhaps major furniture pieces to maximize light and space. Black could then serve as the secondary color, around 30%, for accent walls, key furniture, or large textiles like rugs. The remaining 10% can be dedicated to gray tones, textures, metallics, or even a carefully chosen accent element. In smaller rooms, or those with less light, leaning more heavily on white is generally advisable. In larger spaces, or where a more dramatic, cozy feel is desired, you can afford to be bolder with black. Trust your eye and consider how the balance feels within the specific context of your room. We've touched on various styles, but it's worth highlighting a few specific variations. High contrast drama often involves large blocks of solid black and white, sharp lines, and perhaps glossy finishes or bold graphic patterns. Soft Scandinavian monochrome focuses more on texture, layering whites and off-whites with gentler black accents and incorporating light with tones and plenty of cozy textiles. Graphic modern styles might utilize geometric patterns, clean lines, and a very deliberate placement of black and white elements, almost like a piece of abstract art. Luxurious classic interpretations often involve rich textures like velvet and silk, ornate details on furniture or mirrors, perhaps damask patterns, and often incorporate metallic accents like gold or silver for added opulence. Each variation uses the same core palette, but achieves a distinct personality through the specific choices in materials, patterns, furniture, and balance. The enduring appeal of a black and white bedroom stems from several key benefits. Firstly, it's undeniably timeless. This color combination never truly goes out of style, ensuring your design remains relevant and sophisticated for years to come. Secondly, it provides an incredibly versatile base. It's easy to update the look seasonally or as your tastes evolve simply by changing accessories like pillows, throws, or artwork. A pop of color can be introduced temporarily without disrupting the fundamental scheme. Thirdly, as mentioned, it can promote a sense of calm and order, contributing to a restful environment conducive to sleep. Finally, it inherently looks chic and put together, offering a high-impact design statement with relatively simple means. However, there are a few considerations to keep in mind. A purely black and white scheme can sometimes feel stark or cold if texture and warmth aren't adequately incorporated. Be mindful of layering materials and potentially adding elements like wood or warm lighting to counteract this. Black surfaces, particularly glossy ones, tend to show dust and fingerprints more readily, requiring slightly more diligent cleaning. Conversely, white upholstery or rugs may show stains more easily. Lastly, lighting is absolutely critical. Poor lighting can make a black-heavy room feel gloomy or a white-heavy room feel clinical. Ensure you have adequate, layered lighting that can be adjusted to suit different needs and moods. In conclusion, black and white bedroom design offers a world of sophisticated possibilities. It's a testament to the power of contrast, the importance of texture, and the beauty of simplicity. Whether you aim for stark modernity, cozy Scandinavian charm, high-impact drama, or timeless elegance, this classic pairing provides a strong foundation for creating a bedroom that is both visually stunning and deeply personal. It's about finding your unique balance between light and dark, softness and structure, simplicity and detail. We hope this exploration has sparked your imagination and provided inspiration for your own space. Let the timeless allure of black and white guide you in crafting a bedroom sanctuary that reflects your personal style and offers a perfect retreat from the world. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Home Interior Inspo. If you enjoy these black and white bedroom design ideas, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our weekly dose of home design inspiration.